Hey everybody, it's me, Lou, from the future. Future Lou. See how that works? It's logical, which is more than I could say for the me of the present. The guy is a real pain in the poop chute, if you know what I mean. Won't let me go anywhere, do anything, or, see anyone because he doesn't want, my wife, his wife, to find out about me, right? But it's my wife. I know it's his wife too, but it's my wife. I mean, at least she was, back when I was him. Anyway, you guys had a lot of great questions last time around, so let's just jump right in and answer some. Mordecai Hausman says, what's the secret that will make me master of the world in this century for as long as I live? And also some winning lottery numbers would be nice. Here's the deal. I can't tell you the secret because it's a secret. See, that's how it works. And I especially won't say anything because you're the one that told me keep this secret. Especially don't tell the me from the past. That's what you told me, and I gotta honor that. I will give you a hint. The secret does have something to do with the winning lottery numbers. But again, I cannot tell you those because they are a secret. Squirrely Boy wants to know, does The Simpsons ever have a final season in the future? No. It doesn't. It just goes on perpetually. It creates this weird time loop anomaly, right? So it actually gets to the very end, and then it just kind of circles right back into the episode 1 again. Season 312 is actually also season 1. It's weird. Josh 11735 wants to know, does everyone speak the same language in the future? Emoticon smiley face. Yes, they do, and the language is actually emoticon. Although the emoticons of the future aren't the same as the emoticons that you have right now. For instance, your smiley face in the future actually means that you want me to crawl up my own butt and look for your give a damn in my rectum. I do not think that's what you meant. Although, if that is what you meant, Josh, then you know what? Smiley face to you too, and add to that a thumbs up. What? Maiden Network wants to know, has Keith Richards died yet? You do realize that Keith Richards has been dead for like 12 years. He died back in 2002, but nobody told him, so he just kept on rocking. To answer your question, yeah, he's still doing gigs in the future, although it's just a bandana and some sunglasses and some earrings and a cigarette sitting on a pile of sand. But I'll be honest, he's never sounded better. We got Omega Hybrid X. Omega Hybrid X wants to know, do you ever plan to travel back to the future time you left? And is your forehead stuck in a wrinkle mode, or are you just constantly puzzled by everything? All right, Omega Hybrid X, I gotta tell you, buddy, you have a real knack for asking a very intuitive question and also like the most obnoxious question in the exact same comment. So here's the deal. Great question, terrible question. They cancel each other out. I'm not gonna answer it. So, that sound fair to you? Hip hop nerd Harry Gusto wants to know, does Chris Brown ever become a good person? Yes, but it's not the Chris Brown you're thinking of. It's a buddy of mine who lives in Vegas and actually performs with the Blue Man Group. Dan Barton wants to know, in the future, can I think of a question to ask you, as I sure as hell can't think of one now. Dan, how do I say this? You do think of a question. Honestly, it is the greatest question known to man. It is enlightened and charming and intuitive and intriguing. It's evocative. It's quirky. It is simultaneously like gut-wrenching and hysterical. It is honestly the truest of honors to even be asked the question. God, got me all. I promised myself I wasn't going to do this. Here's the deal, Dan. Keep at it. Keep mulling it over, because your single question is the question that can save mankind. But no pressure. All right, Mr. Dump to the Dead Man, in reference to your question, they have invented something better. It's called intercourse, and it's also how you make babies. All right, everyone, thank you so much for all your questions. If I didn't get to answer your question, please keep asking them. Law of averages suggests that eventually I'm going to get to your question. If I did answer your question, keep asking anyway. I'll tell you anything you want to know about the future, unless Mordecai asked me to keep it a secret. I got to honor that. I'm a man of integrity. What do you want? Everybody, keep asking questions, and together we can fix the future.